People did not tell me about this shit really quick, you heard me? People did not tell me about this, you heard me? But anyways, what's up, what's happening? It's big K.Beezy, we back in this thing, K.Beezy for Sheezy. Yo, I did not know this Moneybagg, yo, Finesse2tymes shit was that crazy. Now, last time we spoke, when I did the video about Finesse2tymes trying to get off Mob Ties, and Mob Ties had some shit with Bread Gang, which is Moneybagg Yo's label. But basically, there was the video where the clip I put in, which I might try to put in here again, about what's my nigga name? Finesse sitting over there like, hey, listen, when I see Moneybagg, I want to see his security. You know what I'm saying? I just want 5 minutes. I want a little bit of his time.
If I see Bag, right? If I was to see Moneybagg, yo, backstage, you know he big. You don't try to walk fast here and scary here. If I was to see him, I would literally approach his security and say, hey, I want a one-on-one with him. Like, we ain't doing all that shit. Nigga, you know who I am? I want a one-on-one with him. And when he don't let me get a one-on-one, I'm going to tell my security, okay, tell these niggas that it's finna be an all-out bang out here backstage if they don't let me go in the locker room with this nigga. I want to go in the locker room with him. I want to lock in with him. I need some of his time.
I'm trying to see if he can fight. And like I said, hey, Finesse, I understand you a great rapper. I ain't here to disrespect you, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sipping the juice in the drink, I'm starting to feel like the devil. That's one of my favorite songs by you before you came back out. I ain't gonna care. Red suit like the devil. Red bottoms, that's whatever. Red coochie like I'm bigger. That was my shit, you heard me. But anyway, sorry. When I be doing my blade shit sometimes. But I think you might have a career as like literally a streamer, content creator, like, cause you funny. Bro, T.I. doing a little comedy show. You should look into, you funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I'm entertained. I'll be looking at you, I'm like, yo, this boy right here, he could be a comedian now. Yeah, rapping, that's not, you could be a comedian. I ain't gonna lie, Finesse. You gotta look into that. You talented, my G. You could be a jack of all trades. You ain't just gotta do music, my boy. Hey, a jack of all trades. But anyways, besides all that, let's get to the beef. So, with that being said, so apparently these brothers got a lot of beef. So I was sitting over there, and shout out Trap Lord Russ, because he really brought this to my attention. I ain't gonna lie. I've been hearing this and that and this, and of course the live I seen, so I'm saying, okay, these boys really got some static or whatever have you. But I remember Trap Lord Russ recently did a video talking about this beef. Apparently, I don't know exactly when, but apparently, it was reported to, I guess he had a recent live where he stated that, hey, because again, I remember dude named his brother named FNG what? No Love. FNG No Love, yeah. Finesse's brother now, again, Finesse and his family situations. I don't know exactly what's going on with that. And I don't know if they close or whatever happened with that. But anyways, he was doing an interview speaking on the whole Moneybagg Yo situation, insinuating that, yo, there was a point where they had some I guess before he came out the feds, when he signed with Mob Ties. This was before all that. This might have been 2016, 2017, around there. But anyways, before all that, like, they had a little falling out, you know what I'm saying? Because of the whole, like, I guess Moneybagg was like, Yo Gotti signed Moneybagg and he was coming up and he had a little song with Dolph or whatever. And then Finesse said whatever about Dolph. They had a little back and forth. Anyways, let's fast forward it a bit. So they get to whatever performance show they have in Memphis. So No Love and Finesse, they together with it. Woo. They go over there and they seen like some of Moneybagg's peoples, and allegedly like they set them up. They was performing at the show, some gunshots rang out, and they was trying to do some stuff to them. Now No Love was saying, and them boys was just trying to send a message. They ain't no real hitters, because they say they was hiding behind the table or wherever they was hiding. They would have spun around, but them they was just shooting some ish up or whatever have you. So basically, in the newer live stream, Finesse says, yo, that ish No Love was talking about, that was facts. That boy Moneybagg, yo, put some money on my head, and I forgave him. I let that shit go. The only person besides me that let some shit go, that forgave a motherfucker for putting some money on his head, was Gucci and the Jeezy situation, which we already know about this situation. I ain't here to recap about the young Jesus and Gucci Mane situation. If you wasn't there for it, go do your research. Spend your time over there. Anyways, with that being said, bro, it's just crazy to me because, mind you, I knew they had some issues. The whole time Back End came out, I'm like, oh, he's sending some shots. But the fact, he had some ties or whatever to Bread Gang, maybe through the mob ties thing with J. Prince Jr. And after all that going on and them doing the song together, I'm like, oh, maybe they pieced it up. But now to see they back beefing again and all this other information coming back out and all this shit, I'm like, damn, what the fuck do we got over here? Hey, listen, all I really gotta say is this shit get a little spooky. And we already seen, allegedly, that, what's my nigga name? Big 30 ain't really fucking with Moneybagg Yo, because they got their little tiff. Now this Finesse and Moneybagg Yo situation going on over here. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. When Pooh Shiesty got out and he said, I heard real niggas getting tummy tucks. What the fuck going on? When he said something along them lines, I thought of Finesse because, you know, of the whole Offset back and forth he had when Offset kept calling him a walking BBL. But besides all that, right? Besides all that, yeah, he could have been talking about Moneybagg Yo because of the Big 30 situation. Yo, it's crazy. Now we see some other content creators like, why you exposing this shit? You're supposed to be street. You're supposed to be federal. And to be fair, but at this point, niggas get online and tell. Like, nigga, after the year of YSL Lil Woody, when he went over there and said, I don't recall, and all this other that, hey, listen, niggas be chatting. And niggas be telling in their music. Let's keep it a book. Certain niggas. Not everybody, but some of these niggas be telling. We be figuring out the situations because y'all niggas be rapping about this shit. So, hey, I'm just perplexed to see, but hey, we will see where this goes. I really ain't got nothing to say. That is insane, though. Because I ain't gonna lie, if I'm Finesse, I would never let that shit go. The fact you could say you forgave a nigga. Somehow y'all start beefing again, or you're not as fond of each other as y'all once was before. Yeah, you a better man than me, Finesse. If it is true that Moneybagg Yo was behind that, and you just like, oh yeah, we cool now, that bit up, whatever, hey, you know, Black Visa, you know, y'all did that song to get discouragement. What? I can't let that go. I'm sorry, you better than me. Hey man, we will see where this goes. I had to get my shit off. As y'all see, hey, I ain't need to read off something, nigga. I sat there perplexed. I was like, wow. I was confused. But anyways, man, that's really all I gotta say and speak on this topic. What do y'all think? Literally, comments down below, links in the description. Shout out Traveler Ross. Probably got a video with more of the information breaking this shit down. But anyways, like I said, what do y'all think? You already know what it is. Friendly Neighborhood K.A. sign off for today. Black TJ Deadweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You try to hit a little bit more to hear me. And I'm gone. Slimes on P. Shires gang.